Namaste, welcome you all in NIOS video course. Today we are going to learn English for class 10. Lesson number 24. Once upon a time. What is the meaning of once upon a time? I'll explain you in chapter. Now, before the starting of chapter, we will discuss some difficult words. Cold eyes means eyes without emotions, emotionless eyes. Search, shut, conforming, portrait, good riddance, muting, Fang, teeth of snake, social, in workplace you have seen different people of different backgrounds. Cultural, modern, for example, TV, which has been changed over a period of time. Different kinds of technologies such as metro, digital platforms, etc. All are the examples of modern life. Childlike, genuine, warmth, handshake. Natural. Mountains, flowers, rivers, all are the example of natural. Polite. Considered. Introduced. Slogan. In different advertisement you have seen many slogans written over there. Dissatisfied. Relearn, which means learning again. Innocent. Each other. Prefix. Words have been finished. Now we will move on to grammar part. That is prefix. What is the meaning of prefix? The words we write on the beginning of the main word. Prefix are re, un, pre, miss, im, des. All of these words are prefix. And the main words are what is the meaning of these prefix? Re means again. Un means not. Pre means before. Miss means wrong or bad. Im means not or opposite of. Des means not and opposite of. In the last table, you have seen some examples of prefix. Rewrite. The main word is write. The prefix added over here is re, which means write again. You all have experienced in your notebook many times teacher write again. Instead of long sentences, we can use one word by adding prefix to it and use that word. Next word is kind. We can add prefix before the word kind and it would be unkind. Next is pre-made. The prefix in this is pre, which means before. For example, before coming of guests in our home, we prepare all the food items. That is called pre-made. Next word is misbehave. Miss is the prefix over here. Miss means wrong or bad. Impolite. M is the prefix over here. Meaning of M is not or opposite of. In the last, dishonest. The prefix in this word is dis, which means not or opposite of. The meaning of dishonest is the person who is not true. There are so many prefixes. Prefix are the words which we added in the beginning of main word. Such as re, un, pre, miss, etc. How to put it in sentence? Let's see. Before, I have taught you all the words. Now, I'll teach you how to use prefix in a sentence. Prefixes re. Sentences I will revise for my exam. Next, prefixes un. Sentence is you look unwell. Third, prefixes pre. Sentences my son starts preschool in April. Preschool is the place where child can go before going to the mainstream school, where she can learn through playway method. Next prefix is miss. I'm sorry, but you misunderstood me. Miss is the prefix which we have used in this sentence. Fifth sentence is M is the prefix. It didn't fit because it was imperfect. Perfect means things which is proper in size, shape, but imperfect here means things which is not perfect in size or maybe not suitable for you. Next sentence is, he hasn't complained of any discomfort. What is the meaning of discomfort? Here the prefix is dis. Hope you have understood all the words and grammatical structure, prefix. Also, do self-practice. Let's take a break.
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने राहों को आलोकित करने, जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने राहों को आलोकित करने, हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने, अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने, जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने राहों को आलोकित करने। धन साधन समय की सीमा से विद्यालय जो मुक्त हो, धन साधन समय की सीमा से विद्यालय जो मुक्त हो, कभी पढ़े हम कहीं पढ़े वे विषय की लोच से युक्त हो, कभी पढ़े हम कहीं पढ़े वे विषय की लोच से युक्त हो, मित्रों हम उठे और जागे, मंजिल आने की ध्वनि सुने, अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने, जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने राहों को आलोकित करने। राष्ट्रीय मुक्त विद्यालय का है द्वार खुला सबकी खातिर, शिक्षा परीक्षा का अवसर एक बार ही क्यों मिलता फिर, शिक्षा परीक्षा का अवसर एक बार ही क्यों मिलता फिर दुनिया में इसके केंद्र बात कोई मन चाहा
Now we have finished grammatical structure. We will begin with the main chapter. Have you heard your grandmother or grandfather talking about how the world was very different when they were children? Question second. Have you heard them to say that people had more time to talk to each other or meet each other in olden days? As a children, we are innocent, loving, and honest about our feelings. But as time passes, many social and cultural factors and experiences changes our personality and behavior. These experiences often take away some of our honesty and innocence. In the same way, the old way of life was innocent like a child, because in those days people were more honest and caring about each other than there are in the busy modern world. When we meet people today, we often do not mean what we say. We only say nice things to them because we don't want to seem rude. Poet wishes that the modern world once again become innocent and childlike. He also wishes that he could once again be natural, honest, innocent as he was when he is a child. You can see poem over here. We divided poem in different stanzas. I'll explain you all one by one. Now, the first stanza of the poem. The poem tells his son, the poet tells his son about the behavior of people in the past and in present, in the olden days and in the modern world. They would laugh from their heart and meet one another with genuine feelings. But today, in the modern world, busy world, people often greet each other without any warmth in their handshake. Poet says, people get more busy in this era. They greet each other with a smile or a laugh that does not reach their eyes, warmth, their heart. When they says, come again, to the guest, they don't really mean it. They only say to be polite. People show different behavior outside and have different personalities inside. According to the poet, people these days are often interested in meeting people only if they are rich, powerful, successful, or famous, and do not value or respect those who have no wealth or position. Second stanza. Have you ever said something nice to someone without meaning it. Why do you think you said it? Was it because you were too busy and did not think about what you say? Was it because it was the correct thing to say in that situation, to be a part of the society? We need to learn behavior that is accepted in the society. We begin to learn this as we grow up and behave according to the situation we are in. People are not too true for themselves. We all learn this behavior so well that our natural behavior slowly disappears. And in each different situation, we behave in the way that is considered to be appropriate for the situation. The poet says that he behaves very differently in office compared to the behavior he shows in a party or on the street, and none of these faces that he puts on his natural self or his real face. He says that he has also learned to say things that he doesn't really mean, because they are the correct things to say in that situation. For example, when we are introduced to someone, we are taught to say, "Glad to meet you." So, poet says that he too sometimes politely greet person in this way, even though he may not be interested in meeting him or her. The poet feels sad that, like other adults in today's world, he has forgotten how to be a natural person. His natural behavior has been demolished. Third stanza. The poet has a deep desire to go back to the innocence of childhood. He is dissatisfied with his own changed self. He thinks that his son genuine laughter can teach him how to express his feelings honestly. He wants to relearn how to behave in a natural way. He wants to get rid of falseness in his behavior that make his laugh unpleasant, because he laughs with his lips and teeth, not with his eyes and hearts. Eyes and heart. The whole poem is written by the person named Gabriel Okara. He was born in April 21, 1921. He died in March 25, 2019. Nigerian poet and a novelist. Now the poem has finished. You have seen it, this logo, so many times, and the slogan in blue, Atithi Devo Bhava. What is the meaning of it? In India, since the times, immoral Indians have been well known for their hospitality. The way which guests are served and taken care of. Aditi Devo Bhava is a very old slogan. What does it mean? In olden days, when the means of communication were limited and slower than they are today, it was not possible to be prepared for the arrival of guest. Now it's very easy because of technology to communicate, but in olden days people faced many difficulty in communicating. The word Atithi means a guest whose date of arrival is not known, or a person who arrives unexpectedly. Atithi is made up of a plus ithi, in which A stands for not known and Tithi means date. Devo means God and Bhava means is. Atithi Devo Bhava hence means that the arrival of a guest at any time is like the arrival of God and the guest shall be treated thus. This sentiment is deep rooted in our culture even today. In recent times, the government of India through the Ministry of Tourism has used this slogan to promote tourism in India. Poem has finished. Now we will move to the exercise part. There is match the following. You have to do it by yourself. There are phrases based on your understanding of the poem. Match the following expression phrases with their meaning. On the left hand side, you can see the phrases, and on the right hand side, you can see the meaning. A. Laugh with their heart. B. Laugh with their teeth. C. Handshakes without their heart. On the other side, meanings. A. To feel comfortable. B. One is no longer welcome if he/she visits someone very often. C. People can change their expressions to suit different occasions. G, there will be no thrice. H, learn to wear many faces. I, like a fixed portrait smile. J, I want to unlearn all this muting things. On the other hand, G, laughter that is artificial. H, a handshake that does not show like dresses. I am happy and content. J, I wish to forget modern trend and return to the natural style. K, K, laughter resembles roar of a tiger. L, a smile which fixed and does not change with personal feelings and moods. So far, chapter's exercise in grammatical part of the chapter has finished. Now you do it by yourself. Thank you. Namaste.